Hello you YouTube fans and Star Trek fans out there, this is a new review from Star Trek 99. Now, to start off, I want to apologise for one of my last reviews when I did the phase pistol and the communicator. I've had one saying I'm stupid and you want to hunt me down and kill me near enough. You want to know where I live. A bit weird, but I am sorry I offended you in some way. I've got some good ideas from the phase pistol one. You didn't say which ones, but I got a pretty good idea, it's you. But yeah, sorry I did that. Sorry I hurt your feelings, but it does sound like Archer. That's all I gotta say. You might have a dodgy one, but please don't come and kill me. It's not my fault. I mean, who could live without my Star Trek reviews? Everyone loves my reviews, I think. I'm not saying that. No one say that the wrong way either again. Please, everyone, just stick with it anyway. Back to the review. Yes, today I'm going to do the Enterprise D from Star Trek Generations. Now, this was the last film. We saw the Galaxy class, famous for all of her new species meetings, battling the Borg, everything. She came to her fate with a warp core breach, which was caused by the two Klingon females on board their bird of prey, which was destroyed. But sadly, the Enterprise D didn't make it. It did sort of separate, like this bit came up. No one knows what it was. This came up here, and that bit exploded. That lives, but it crashes on. I forgot the name of the planet, but it crashes on the planet, and the first time it gets destroyed whilst everyone's leaving it, and then the second time the Farragut, Miranda class starship, and the Obifa class starship comes to help and rescue them, and they all go off. And then the next one you see the Enterprise E, which I've already done the reviews on. But anyway, this is the Playmates version of it. The Playmates did 4 versions, I think, of the Enterprise D. They did the original version, which I will do later. The original version Enterprise D. They did the Space Talk Enterprise D, which was like randomised and it had a stout and it was really dodgy, no lights up or anything. But then they did the Enterprise that trans warps. Did this one. You can transform to modern day and then late Enterprise. Did that one, and then they did the gold one, which was all the same mould. Everything was gold, it all lit up and 4 sounds. And then the last one was this one, which, see here, it had the bits that were blown off the top when you press the buttons, light up features, sounds, display state could take it off and on. This points out where everything is at the bridge, the cells, impulse section, battle section, the stand, registry, proper plates, engineering you could get for this one. You could get the new communicator, and there'd be a bunch of figures at the bottom which you could get, which we didn't want to go and see. And it tells you a bit of brief history about this ship, about where this one came from. It tells you a brief history about it. Yeah, which my Playmates, it's the collector edition 114739, just in case you can't see it. It's a collected edition, and we'll move on to the actual ship now. Yep, this is the Enterprise D from the film. As you notice on this one that's come with 4 buttons. The Space Talk comes with 1 up here, and that's it. This one comes with 3 buttons, which is, I think it's right, I think that's red alert, I think that's red alert, or that's red alert, that's blast off, I think that's photon, I think. I'm not sure, I haven't played these sounds for quite some time. This is one little bad downside I think I have to the Enterprise D. All the battle scarring is on the top section of the hull, of the source section. It's all on the top section here, right? There is maybe one little scuff there or so. That's about it. There's nothing else. I want to know how that works. None of these actually blow off in the film. Right? There's no battle damage on here really in the film. This is all kind of safe. This is fine. Just that down here. This has got no battle damage. If you burn marks and bits, like you disruptor marks, that's about it. It's the same sort of mold as the Enterprise D, usual. It has the decals. It has, that's meant to be 10 forward. Then you have the Enterprise D up here, all the other ones. This, I got mine off eBay, right, and this one did come with a yellow dot in the middle there. I don't know why. It was meant to look more realistic, but I got a little bit of, like, what's it, sandpaper. I scraped it a little bit and it just came off automatically. So that's good. Mine's not in bad condition. No, mine's fine. This one you can take it off the stand. I wouldn't recommend putting the stand on any other Enterprise D because I tried it and it broke the stand. So I wouldn't attempt it. It also has something like a sort of fixed thing. It's like fixed to this starship in particular. Now, we'll get to the set lights and the sounds. You don't have the deflector dish lights up, it's just the same sort of thing. The cells light up here. Here we go. That's that one. Let's do that one again. That's meant to be red alert when I don't really think that sounds like red alert that much at all. And then you have the blast off a photon. Oh. That's cool because you press it once and you get an extra 2 afterwards, like a silent, like a delay. It should blow off. Up here, you have these little buttons here, which you press. I want it to basically go everywhere. And the panels always pop off. Automatically, the panels just come flying off. Enterprise D's hull. And then you have that, and it'd be flashing like, can hit. Like fire sort of things that simulate the fire, like a plasma fire. Or, the one over here, you know, it's had 2 separate bits of damage to the hull. And so that's meant to work, but I don't see how that's meant to work because none of that happens on the film, none of it. So, Playmates, you kind of screwed us over with this one, like you did with the Space Talk Enterprise. But it's good for a display piece. It looks nice. You can display next to your Klingon Bird of Prey. It's really good. I don't want to try and take it off. It's really difficult to take the stand off. It's the same one as the Enterprise E and Defiant sort of thing. Like you can't really take this one off. You can unscrew it inside, but you can't break it. I like on the stand sort of thing. There's not much to this one itself. It just has those in bits from the Generations film. Like it. There is the Enterprise B you can get, which is from the beginning of the film. You can get the Enterprise B, but that's quite rare. In America, you can probably pick it up at your local 99-cent store or something like that, or your local like shop or something like that. We don't kill each other over here for an Enterprise B. If someone sees it like at a shop or on a car boot sale or something like that, we'll probably kill each other for one. So, like I said, this one came off eBay, and it's a nice one to have for display. Now, just one quick brief history about this one. I have got a little bit of funny. This one's got a funny story. I got this in the post, and it all up. Everything was with it, blueprints and stuff like that, instructions. But guess what was with the paperwork? The receipt from the shop, Toys R Us, from 1994. It's a Toys R Us receipt. You can still read it perfectly. No one has touched that receipt since. So my best guess is the guys just boxed it all up quick. So I don't really know. But that's the brief funny history about this Enterprise. At least I know where she came from. Toys R Us, if there's anything wrong with this ship, you will be getting done from about 6 years ago. Not about 6, about 16 or something years ago. You'll be getting done for it. Is there something wrong with this ship? I want my money back. Yeah. This, I know I did do the transporter, the shuttlecraft, and the phase pistol. You lot don't seem to really like the weapons and transporting and stuff, so I think I might stick to the ships and try and get most of my ships out of the way first. No one seems to be liking my stuff like that, so they seem to like the ships. So, yeah. Enterprise D from Generations movie, Next, I think I'm going to do the Klingon Bird of Prey from that film, or I may do another sort of ship. I don't know. I may go on some enemy ships next. So yeah, the Generations Enterprise D. Pick it up. It's good. It's on display. Nice display piece. Everything's with it. You get it with the box. Perfect. You can't. It could go on eBay for about £5 so we can have country. They're really cheap little things. Pick them up. Well, not little actually. Pick them up and have them. But from Star Trek '99 and Enterprise D from Generations. Goodbye.